All right, we're going to take a trip, a pretty wild one actually, right inside the human body. We're going to follow the destructive path of cigarette smoke to really understand the damage, and then, and this is the important part, we'll see the incredible story of recovery that kicks off the second someone quits. So let's get into it.
Yeah, smoking is bad for you. We've all heard that a million times, right? But saying that is kind of like saying a wildfire is a little warm. Today, we're going way past the warning label to see what really happens at a biological level with every single puff. So first up, let's just follow the journey of one puff. That's all it takes. And what's unleashed? A cocktail of over 5,000 chemicals, including dozens of things we know cause cancer, all let loose in just a few seconds. So this chemical invasion, it happens in a flash, and it follows a four-step path. First, it hits your mouth and nose, where tar starts to coat your teeth and dull your senses. Then, it dives into your lungs, basically paralyzing your body's defenses. From there, the toxins jump into your bloodstream, hijacking the oxygen supply. And finally, and this is fast, nicotine slams into your brain, hooking you in. Let's look at that lung damage a little closer. So as that smoke barrels down your throat, it hits your lungs' security system, the cilia. Picture these like millions of tiny little brooms that are constantly sweeping your airways to keep them clean. The smoke just paralyzes them on the spot, opening the floodgates for toxins to pour right into your tiny air sacs, the alveoli.
And the damage doesn't stop in the lungs. Oh no. A nasty gas, carbon monoxide, jumps right into your bloodstream. And it's a real hijacker. It literally bullies oxygen out of the way and takes its place on your red blood cells. That's why smokers often feel out of breath. Their bodies are being starved of oxygen.
And get this, the grand finale of this initial assault happens in the brain. In less than 10 seconds. That's faster than you can tie your shoe. Nicotine arrives and flips a switch, releasing a rush of dopamine. That's the pleasure hit, the reward signal that makes smoking so ridiculously addictive. Okay, so that's the chaos from just one drag. Now let's pull back the camera and see what happens when this isn't a one-time thing, but a constant, daily siege on the body. It really is a war on all fronts.
Your blood vessels, they get absolutely hammered. Nicotine squeezes them tight like a python. Other chemicals scrape up their delicate lining, and your blood itself gets thicker and stickier. It's basically the perfect recipe for blood clots, heart attacks, and strokes.
And then there's the big one, cancer. It's not just bad luck. You see, a lot of the chemicals in cigarettes are like tiny vandals scrambling your DNA. And to make it even worse, other ingredients like arsenic and nickel actually stop your body from being able to fix that damage. The result is just staggering. 1 out of every 3 cancer deaths in the US is caused by smoking.
And don't for a second think it's just about the lungs. When these toxins are cruising through your bloodstream, they can cause damage pretty much everywhere. We're talking everything from damaged eyesight and brittle bones to serious fertility problems.
Okay, that was a lot, and it's pretty grim, I know. But here's where the whole story flips on its head. Because your body, it has this incredible, almost superpower-like ability to heal. The damage doesn't have to be the end of the story. And this recovery isn't some far-off dream. It starts happening way faster than you'd think. Just look at this timeline. The good news starts rolling in almost right away and just keeps building, systematically undoing the damage we just talked about. I mean, seriously, 20 minutes. That's it. Before you can even finish an episode of your favorite show, your cardiovascular system is already breathing a sigh of relief. Your heart rate and blood pressure start to chill out and get back to normal.
And you know how we talked about losing your sense of smell and taste? Well, after just 2 days, those nerve endings start waking up again. Suddenly, food tastes better, the world smells richer. It's one of the first big rewards people notice.
This one always blows my mind. After just 1 year, your risk of heart disease gets sliced in half as your blood vessels start to heal. Fast forward 15 years, and it's like you're back at the starting line with non-smokers, at least when it comes to heart disease. What a comeback. And what about our little lung-cleaning crew, the cilia? They don't stay down forever. Around the 9-month mark, they're pretty much fully restored and back in business, sweeping out all that gunk and making you way less likely to get sick. All right, so the body is clearly chomping at the bit to start healing. But let's be real, quitting is tough. So what actually works? Let's get into the proven tools and strategies that can help you win this fight. And we have to be upfront about this. Quitting is hard.
Nicotine withdrawal is a beast, and it can mess with your head, causing things like anxiety and depression. But here's the crucial part. It's temporary. Just knowing that is half the battle, and there are so many tools to help you get through it.
So how do you fight back? Well, one of the biggest weapons in the arsenal is nicotine replacement therapy, or NRT. Think of it like this. It gives your brain the nicotine it's screaming for, but without all the thousands of other toxic chemicals. It helps you step down gently by taking the edge off withdrawal.
But it's not just about the chemistry. Your brain has habits, right? Things like therapy, especially cognitive behavioral therapy, can help you untangle those smoking routines. And you should never, ever underestimate the power of support groups, or even just getting out for a walk or a run. It all helps.
So when you boil it all down, the science is crystal clear. From the moment you stop, your body launches this massive, incredible repair mission. It's a journey, for sure, and just like any other journey, it all starts with taking that one crucial first step.
So we'll leave you with this. The story of smoking isn't just about damage. It's also this powerful, incredible story of recovery. We've seen just how badly the body wants to heal itself. So the real question becomes, what does that path back to health look like for you?